Hey everyone, my name is Brandy with Brandy Tronconi Photography and welcome to my channel. Before we get started, if you have not already done so, please go ahead down and click on that red subscribe button, hit on that notification bell, and go ahead and click on the thumbs up to like this video. Today's video is going to be slightly different. Well, it is not slightly, it's going to be different from the majority of my other videos, and that is because, as I stated in one of my other videos, I realized I started limiting myself, saying that, it's about going and exploring your world, doing new things. And I've come to realize that my channel and even myself is more than just going and exploring those new things. It's basically living life and learning to enjoy every day, doing the new things and doing those things that you just love doing. Okay, with that said, today my vehicle was supposed to get new tires because she really, yes, my vehicle's a she, really desperately needs new tires. And I was on the way to get them done. Got part of the way there and was called because, unfortunately, where I get my vehicle taken care of was called and informed that, unfortunately, my tires that were scheduled to be delivered today, which is a Tuesday, would not be delivered until Thursday. They asked why, and so, now the idea of what I was going to do today was, while my car was getting the tires put on, which was going to, estimated time is 2 hours, and of course COVID, we're not allowed to sit inside, so my idea was, there is a cute little park across the way. There are some, places I can walk to and just bring you along and seeing and enjoying the day, or enjoying at least the time of being out. Okay? Well, that plan got postponed, but I'm still going to do a video. Now, here's the idea for the video today, okay? And it's really, I did say I was going to start bringing you guys into not just going out, but into the things that I love doing, whether it's cooking for myself, whether it's having you sit down with me for dinner, whether it's going out, whether it's going for a walk, or even doing photography. See, because that is what I am. I am a photographer. I love doing photography. It is a creative outlet for me. Okay, it's a way that I can just take, because I have a vivid imagination and it helps me get some of that creativeness out in a visual display, So, instead of going out, because like I said, my tires are bad, they are really needed, according to, and I can see it at least in 2 of the tires, they are, let's just say they can at any moment have a blowout. So, to be on the safe side, I have not been driving for the past couple of days, and I was going to be able to drive after today, but I'm still going to hold off on doing any driving until Thursday. So, today, I'm going to do some of the photography inside. Okay? So, back in this nice little living area that I have right here, I'm going to turn it into a studio. Now, I've had this idea for a little bit now, And that is, oh, P.S. Before I finish with that, this is by no means a tutorial. It's not a how-to. It's it's just bringing you along in my creative process. But maybe you will get an idea. Who knows? But one day during COVID, during this whole thing, I ordered some food to be delivered. And for the beverage, I had ordered it was called Saratoga Springs Sparkling Water. And when I got it, it came in this nice, pretty, very, very pretty blue bottle. Okay? I did take the label off. I may go up, because I do have a couple more, because I ordered a couple more times, and I got a couple of these. Ones with the label, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm just going to create a still life photo, maybe get a couple of them, with using this bottle. How's it going to turn out? I don't know. But this is an idea that's been burning in my head. But because it was summer and because I really don't do a lot of stuff in the summer on the inside, that's just, I get antsy on the inside. It's cool enough out now. And I'm really not going anywhere. So, sit back, enjoy. I hope you stick with me, and I'll see you in the video. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm simply getting set up and creating, or attempting to create, a studio in this little area here. love doing the pictures, what have you. Unfortunately, that, I guess probably because I started going into phases. Like when I was younger, I wanted to try ballet, I wanted to do dance. And then I wanted to try piano, but I didn't do the piano, but I wanted to try this. And then I started doing it. I found like this little 110 camera, so I'm giving my age. I was younger, but I found got this 110 camera, started taking photos, and I don't know what happened to that camera. Somehow disappeared. I guess I was taking too many photos. Anyway, I really love doing photos. Now, if it was encouraged, maybe I would have been into it sooner, but that's okay. Life, circumstances, what have you. I'm a little bit older now, but so when the smartphones first came out and they first started having a camera, and they had like a little bit better cameras, but they were really not the greatest cameras, I started doing photos, going out, and I was doing like landscapes, and I had the concept, but I really wanted to get that zoom, but I couldn't get the zoom, so I decided to get a camera. See, because also when I was 18, so this is how, when I said it wasn't really encouraged, probably because film and developing was really expensive then. And when I was 18, I did get a 35mm point and shoot, and I started, and I realized how, and I couldn't really keep up with it, because I was living on my own when I was younger, when I was in my teens to whatever. So I really didn't have the finances to go out and buy film. But by the time that, of course, the phones came out, the smartphones, the digital cameras were in, so I did get my first DSLR, and then I started doing the photos, and then I went to school. It was actually to learn, because I could see people were saying you have a good eye, but I wanted to learn some of the techniques, and I wanted to have that experience, so I did. So that's how I got into the photography. And one of the things about photography and doing anything creative, so I don't care if it's drawing stick figures, one of the things that helps is solving. Okay, one of my instructors said, is basically you're solving a problem. Because because I have this pretty glass bottle. Let me start. Because I have this pretty glass bottle, I would have normally lit from underneath. But unfortunately, the glass shelving, it really wasn't glass shelving, but this piece of glass, it was square, that I used to sit on I have these two side tables that I would set on the side tables, and I would make a smaller space, and then I took foam core board and I put a hole in it so it would only come up to that spot, so I was able to light from underneath. Well, I kind of broke the glass shelving, so I don't have that, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna light this glass bottle so it looks good. Again, this is not a tutorial, but this is just the process. So I have completed, or I have taken as many photos as I'm going to be taking today. So now it's time for the cleanup. See, the setup and the takedown usually takes a lot longer and is more time consuming and than the actual photos. Wow! So I finally have everything put away. I have the living room looking like a living room again. Yes, I have not gotten to process and touch the photos up, but I will get to that, I promise. I may put one or two in the video. If not, I will leave a link at the bottom for my Facebook page, which is Brandy Tronconi Photography, and my website, www.brandytronconi.com. Again, don't worry, everything will be in the description box for you. So if you don't see them in the video, go check them out on those two spots. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I know it has not like the videos that I've done in the past where I've gone out, what have you. But again, with both the idea of living and enjoying life and doing the new things and doing the things that I love to do, and I will bring you along with, just so you can get an idea and maybe get inspired to go out and, it doesn't have to be photography, but doing the things that you love doing. Okay? And I also hope that it inspires you that even if you don't have the best of space, you see the space that I had. It wasn't huge, it wasn't big, it's not really a studio, but I make it work. Okay, and that's the challenge of it, that's the love of it. I love having a challenge like that, you know. Eventually one day I will have a place big enough where I have a space dedicated to studio. But for right now, I'm going to enjoy what I'm doing right where I'm at. And I hope that you do the same thing. I hope that you learn to live and enjoy life right where you're at, doing what you're doing. Okay, so if you love cooking, but you don't have the best space in the world, and you don't have the best pots and pans, and you don't have, start out with what you have, and just do it and enjoy life. And again, I hope that you really enjoyed today's video. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead down and click on that red subscribe button. Hit on that notification bell to be notified of every new video as they come out. And there's going to be more coming out. Again, just living and enjoying life, doing those new things and doing the things that I love. And go ahead and click on that thumbs up to like this video. Thank you again so much for your support. I'm glad that you stuck with me. I hope that you have a great, joyous, wonderful, complete, wonderful day. Get out there, live and enjoy your life that God has given you. I will see you in the next video. I love you all. I love you, love you, love you. You all have a great night.